We are starting a new painting today. And what we are doing is this picture I took of the Ribeira over here in Porto, which is the Riverside District here. And I took it over this last winter when it was raining, so you can see all the reflections and all kinds of cool stuff going on here. But also, as you can see, it doesn't fit. This is much longer. So my painting is going to be slightly longer than this actual photograph, but I make the photograph fit onto here. So you'll see that process. I don't think I made a video of me drawing stuff before, so you'll be able to kind of see that process. Basically, I'm just going to kind of stretch everything out, and I mean, because my paintings don't look like real life anyway, so might as well stretch them out to make them fit the canvas, because I want this to be a long one and really just draw people across. There's a lot of lines going across everywhere. And then there's a bunch of cool stuff going on inside here. I like how the middle is really light and then the edges are dark. And I just think it's really going to be a really neat painting when I'm done. So, you guys, get out your pencils this time because we're drawing. All right, we're back. I started drawing this thing and I didn't feel like it was turning out quite the way I thought it would, the way that it should. So, um, I learned this technique at a Leonardo da Vinci drawing class where he put a grid on a drawing and then used it to grid a painting, and that's how he got everything exactly right. So, um, I put a grid on this picture, and I put the same grid on my canvas, and so now I'm going to use that to transfer over the lines. And just like I thought, this one is too high. Um, this is too high, and just proportions weren't working out the way I thought. So I think this is going to help us get everything where it needs to be. So I definitely suggest using the grid technique if you need to get all your proportions just right. And we'll see how this goes. We got a square to work with on each one and should make the drawing a little bit easier. Don't get any ideas. Oh, thank you very much. I'm normal sizes of thank you. Actually, the reason I'm leaving looking is like 80. Yeah, man. Do you think it would make me hungry? So, if you get a chance in the comment, wish him a happy 60th birthday. Then for internal joinery, about 8 or 9 is ideal. So for 5 or 6 actually. It feels different already. Just having a bit of wood down here, having something that's nice and straight, with glass at the top, so even if all the doors are shut, you've got light coming in, which is super important for this place. Obviously, but wider on the proper staircase.
This level was the original bedroom. There is where the fire.
All right, we've got our picture drawn on. Our future picture drawn on to scale. So now we're just gonna erase the lines, our grid lines, not the ones we just drew. Now we're gonna erase the grid lines that are left over, and then we'll be ready to paint. Well, we're gonna do the underpainting since it's so dark. Add darkness to it. So yeah, took a little while, didn't it? So we're gonna erase, and then I'll show you guys that after we're finished with that. All right, fam. I have put my tinted layer on here. I put a clear gesso over top of the pencil drawing so that it doesn't affect the oil paints on top. But it's an acrylic, clear acrylic gesso, and then I tinted it with just a little bit of acrylic color. So we're gonna start adding the color to this thing. Oh, let me get my hat. What do I do with my hat? Put the doing. Here we go. So we have got some color on this thing, guys. I was able to paint in the top of our city line there and do some of the water, kind of the underwater stuff. Underwater stuff, not underwater, the underpainting for the water. Not really doing underwater painting. Although we could do one, a fish, whatever's underwater, a shipwreck. I mean, you know, that's a whole different rabbit hole, but not the rabbit hole we're going down. We're going down this rabbit hole, which is the Ribeira District here in Porto. And here's the picture I'm using. I took this last winter on an extremely rainy day, which was very fun. I enjoy rainy days. I don't know why, I just always have enjoyed rainy days, and I continue to into my adulthood, probably as an old man, and, you know, after I'm gone from this world, I'll probably still enjoy rainy days. Who knows? You never know. You never know. Anyways, so there's our picture. I was able to print out this one, which is a good color version. The reason why I didn't have any video of me painting this is because I had to use my phone because my printer was out of ink. So I have gotten ink now, and as you can see, there's all kinds of cool little lights and stuff in here. These little lights here, and just all kinds of neat little stuff. And, you know, basically lights are 3 colors naturally: white, yellowish, orangish, and blue. So, you know, it's kind of has a little mix of everything. You know, you can see we got the white ones down here, and we got the little blue ones right here, and we got the little orange ones, and it's just, you know, that with this, which is a bluish I have going on, I think is really going to make for a really fun painting. So we're going along with this, and I'm able to videotape the next phase of this thing, since I have freed up my phone to do this magnificent video for you wonderful people. That's what we're doing. So that's pretty cool, huh? Pretty cool. Should be pretty cool when it's not my first night painting. First one. So we'll see where it goes. And Portugal has unfortunately out of the World Cup and the US. So both my countries are whatever. It's a game, you know. People lose games. That's the name of the game. But a painting you don't lose, because every painting you paint is a winner because it came from your brain and you made it. So don't ever worry about losing if you put a brush to a paint or whatever you feel like doing. You know, many things. So I will quit blabbing and blabbing on, and we will get to painting. So shout your hardy hats. I'm doing my Van Gogh one because I'm just really enjoying getting all the little swirlies and stuff in there. You know, it's really a style that I really come to like. And I do different styles, but this is the one that I really gravitate to when it comes to these landscape paintings. And I like a Picasso style when I do other stuff. So. All right, here we go. Hi, arty friends. So, I have my underpainting done on this portion of our painting that we're doing. Um, I'm going with the thin underpainting, and now I'm gonna go thick over top. And I have switched to my laptop now because I can zoom in and out where I need it, um, and figure out, kind of the logistics of what I'm gonna be painting to where my liking. Probably not the way that the old masters did it, but I'm not an old master, so I'm kind of cheating where I can with it. This is where I'm going to just kind of really try to add a little emotional to the back here and change some things. I notice this is kind of in the wrong spot. I need to make it a little bit bigger and a little bit more towards the bottom. So I was going to do some changes, and want to let you guys know at what phase I'm in and show you guys the painting so far. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's quite an elaborate painting here. Here it is. Yep. So get out your already hats. We're back to it. All right, Artie friends, we've been working on this one for a while. I think we've been working on it for like about 3 weeks now, which is quite a while for me. Well, we knew it was going to take a while. Look at how much detail this thing has. Holy schnauzers. A lot of detail going on. So, we are continuing on. I have pretty much this stuff done. Making add a little wash here to give a little atmosphere to those buildings in the back. Right now, I've pretty much got the waterfront done, except for maybe whatever little details I come across. I'm working on this little dock area now, and the reflections, um, which are just roughed in, uh, and then I'll do the boats last because they're up in the front, and then I'm gonna try and add whatever I need to. You know, I sit there and always look at them for a little while and see what they need. You know, what I would do differently before I say it's done. So there's no telling how much longer it's going to take. Probably a couple more weeks, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully not. But I've been doing other paintings in the meantime to kind of keep you guys informed, you know, because it takes so long to do this one. But it's a lot of fun, you know. It's something that I've been wanting to do. When I took the picture, I was just like, man, it's going to be a lot of fun to do that. So it is, and I have fun every time I do it. So been having fun for weeks now. Weeks. It's crazy. I'm going nuts from it. I'm going nuts. So here it is again. There's my picture. Here it is. Look at that. Technology. Just kidding. Just let's get back to painting. Get out your stuff. Get out your arty hats. Because here we go. All right, already friends, we are in the final stage of this paint. Gotta just finish up some water, and my favorite part, which is adding the light everywhere. We'll just kind of see how that goes. See what I'm missing. Keep going. So yeah, guys, get on your already hats. I got my sailor hat on because we're gonna be painting some boats. Get out your stuff, guys. Here we go. All right, arty friends, that's a wrap on another painting. This one took a little while because it had so many details, and I really wanted to get the lighting right. So we went back and forth a couple times with that, and I think it turned out pretty good. Definitely let me know what you think about it in the comments. And here is some close-up action of it. Yeah, I thought it turned out pretty well. I'm happy with it. You know, as always, guys, thanks so much for sticking around and watching the video. It helps out a lot. You know, subscribing, commenting, and joining the Patreon if you want to get special deals on paintings and sign up for a free painting giveaway. Who knows? Anyway, thanks again. Now it's your turn to go get your stuff and go get arty.